Another amazing day. All right, type to these people. Live trading. Link in bio. Boom. Another amazing day. All right, type to these people. Live trading. Link in bio. All right, turn that down. And off we go. Off we go. I'm sharing my screen. Can you all see?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Good, good, good. First thing was check is the Forge Factory for fundamental news. It looks to be a lot of brown folders, existing home sales and all this sort of stuff, but I want you to notice this right here. U.S. government data may be impacted by the shutdown, tentative events subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. And that is happening because our government has not made a way. Good morning, babe. Has not made a way for themselves to get back to work. This is kind of reverberating throughout the economy now. So if any of you all are government employees or even government agents, it can be a very, very difficult time right now. Very, very difficult. So the news announcements from this source or other sources could be very, very difficult to get to. You know, Thursdays are typically job reports and other exciting news in the market, but alas, there is none to be seen. Um, let's try Econo Day as well, just to see how that goes. Econo Day, Thursday, October 23rd. Jobless claims, as you can see, delayed. Chicago Fed delayed. Existing home sales at 10. Bowman speaks and Barr speaks, and then we have the natural gas report. If you're going to be looking at the market this afternoon, watch out for the balance sheet at the end of the day. Other than that, should be pretty easy hunting. Should be pretty easy hunting. Nothing too tough. Today, I just want everybody to relax. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. Let's talk about it. Let's just, get to it. Let's have some fun. Okay. I got my notepad. I'm in the Christmas mood already, so I might even play some music. All we're gonna do is talk about it, have some fun today. Okay. I'm gonna probably go a little bit fast, over the market because, who wants to take a lot of time on it? And then we'll start with the ZB. The ZB is like the acronym for the 30-year Treasury bonds. To me, the uh, the market it's so good. However, it sits on top of something, and what it sits on top of is the United States of America and its good faith and trust. For Monique, I'd like for you to take a look at this. Then I want you, after you take a look at that, to take a look at this. Take a look at that. Okay. You see it, Monique?
Yes, I do.
Okay. See how it's a little easier to ascertain in certain situations. Today, this is a daily chart of the 30-year Treasury bonds. 30-year Treasury bonds are a financial derivative. The instrument is a great measurement of the return on investment that a person would receive if they were to invest or lend money to the United States of America. And today looks pretty good. We're trading 118.19. That's pretty cool. Uh, if I'm on the daily chart, the things that I'm watching, I'm going to watch the tops, of course. I like the 121, 12, 13 area. I think it's also important for us to maybe keep an eye on 118.05 as we were doing yesterday. I want to say it was a little bit far down. We kind of got to that yesterday. And today looks like they're kind of tearing to the downside. So I'll kind of give that a good watch. But it's really nothing else that I personally care about, quote unquote, you know, kind of between those prices on the daily chart. We'll step into it a little bit deeper and go into the 4-hour chart shortly. If ever the platform allows me, there we go, to change. Here's a 4-hour chart of the same instrument. So we're looking at the same data, but now every candle is not one day. Now every candle represents 4 hours. So I'm getting closer and closer to the candles, getting closer and closer to the elephant, so to speak. We're far away from it now. We're a little bit closer. Same elephant, just a little bit closer. Still trading the same price. But here I really love on the 4 hour chart a few prices. 119.01 gets my eye. I also like the 119.15s. We discussed those yesterday and how well they'll sell. So far, so good on how they're selling. I think kind of getting down here is good. I expect that today we have a battle, and that battle might be somewhere between 118.20 and 119.01. Okay, 118.20, 119.01. And then lastly, maybe I'm looking down here at 118.16. I think I see she's so random. What's up with it? What's up with it? Good to see you. Um, Man, look at here. Shout out to people who help kids become better people. It's a pretty cool job. 118.07. So that's probably the last thing that I'll look at, you know. So hey, Monique, guess what?
What's that?
Look at that. Mhm. I'll be doing that a few times throughout the day for me and you.
Appreciate it.
For me and you feel like you kind of get your direction together there. Okay, this isn't so bad. This is our 60-minute chart. On the 60-minute chart, what I like to do is place a order on prices that I'm watching. Place an order on prices that I'm watching so that no matter what I'm looking at, I can audibly hear what the prices that I'm interested in. Not only the order is placed, but if the order is filled, I can hear that. So you're going to see me place a lot of buys and sells around the market, and they're just at places of interest. That's all it is, just places of interest where I like to place the orders. So if I were to buy and sell today, what prices would I sell and what prices would I buy? Well, there's so many prices up and down the markets, right? But which ones matter to me today? So for me, I'm probably going to be up here 120.14. That's I would sell it and I would sell a 119.31. Sure. Order submitted. I would pair that with a 119.29. If the market goes up there, I think that, it has the ability to sell down from these prices. Of course, a 119.19, sure. And then a 119.24, sure. Order submitted. I think it's worth it to 119.15. Yeah. Give a little love to 119.07. They're going to kind of echo here at oh 04. Order submitted. Then you have another one I like that's 119.01. Okay. Finally, if I had to do anything today, if it were buy or sell, if I had to do something with price right now, I think I would put it in a more selling posture than buying posture. Order filled. Okay. And then below, I would consider buying prices. So 118.20 would buy and so forth. So 118.14. Order submitted. And then I would buy, I think 118.07 for me is something I would buy. Submitted. If we get any lower than '07 while we're together, something went terribly wrong. But just in case, let's plan for the terribly wrong. 117.29. I'd buy that. And I think finally, maybe somewhere down here, 117.13. Order submitted. These are the prices that I would either buy or sell today. The other prices are still there and alive, but they don't catch my interest as much as the prices that I've outlined. Are there any questions about what we think is going on the bonds today? Speak now. You don't have to forever hold your peace, but I'll move along, and I don't want to necessarily move along if you need me.
Thank you. I'm good.
Some weird stuff kind of going on up here. I don't like some of the price jumps that I see after 2,300. There's a few of them that are weird. Some of them just after midnight. That's a good song. Around midnight. Anybody remember that one? That's a good one. Around midnight was a good song. So it's a few little weird candles. Let's see what happens. I'll check the market open today on the bonds. The market open I have is 118.22, 16 above or below, 6 above and 6 below. So 119.06 and 118.06 become very important for me to watch today. We are opening at the lower part of the range. The overnight high 119.13, the overnight low 118.19 with a 25 tick overnight range. It's a very impressive day already to the downside. Very, very impressive what the sellers have been able to accomplish overnight. So we'll have to see how they fare moving forward. I think that if you stretch a rubber band a bit too far, it can pop. So I like to see the sellers let off a little steam earlier in the day. Maybe we get some buying action up a little bit high. Let's see if we can get to 01 or 04. And then maybe we can change our minds and start selling again. Okay. I wouldn't be an earlier seller at low prices, even though, of course, I had to sell the 118.26s. I don't believe that selling will be the first thing that we do this morning. I think it'll be maybe a little bit of move to the upside and then again, maybe down. I'll put a few warning track prices out. One is going to be 118.30. I want to hear if the market gets there. And I also want to hear if the market gets back to 23. Okay. Those would be the prices. Okay, everybody understand the play on the bonds? Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Anybody confused about what we're thinking about on the bonds? Anybody confused? Okay.
No.
All right, let's go to the S&P. What a lackluster little day so far. Look at it. It's like a little tiny little blip. It's so cute, right? They haven't really done anything. Where they opened is basically where they are. They've kind of gone up a bit and down. So I see a daily candle that shows me a lot of indecision, like they're not making choices. They're not making directional choices, and they've had all night to do it. So the daily candle, while it's big in time frame, it's small in decision making. What I'll try and do right now is tell you what prices make sense to me and what prices we should be watching. Of course, I'll watch the high because I mean, hey, it's the high, right? You gotta watch the high. Anybody watch the high other than me? All-time high? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
LB
Mo
in the
too.
set. What's up, LB? Good to see you, baby.
Peace, peace, peace.
67, 65 comes to mind. I watched down here at the bottom of the range a couple days ago. And then I'll watch a couple Fridays ago. I think that's all I really care about on the dailies. Last Friday cast a large shadow and we haven't been able to trade outside of it. So it's very important that we watch and see which way this thing cannot go. Such a quick recovery last week, touching the downside and kind of popping back up. We have to see if they are truly committed to the upside. And so far, they've showed that they'll try to be committed, but they're not for really.
Jay, I had a question right quick.
Sure,
Back on the daily.
sure.
Why did you say take a look at 67, 65? It looked like on inventory, it's in uh, that line. It's already got it's been crossed by a seller, buyer, and then a seller again. So my eyes
This
just
is an
it's
open
left.
trade room, and what you're talking about, people paid thousands of dollars for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I can't really answer straight up. Okay. I'm going to do
Got you.
my best to answer.
Okay.
It still matters. Go back, look at it, and ask yourself, why would he be there if I don't think it matters?
Because it's been touched. That line's been touched. How many? It's already done. It
I
keeps
want you
coming
to
back
go
to
back
that.
and do it. Then you got my phone number. You got a DM message on side of Zoom. You can do that sort of thing, and maybe I can tell you what I'm thinking.
Thank you,
Sound
sir.
good?
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Okay. I try not to dishonor people by giving away for free what others have paid for, but I try my best to show mastery of the markets and display the ease of understanding, without kind of getting into things too much. Um, that level is live. It's live from every account that I can see. It's live. It's good. Okay. And
Hey Jay,
yes.
good morning. I have a quick question. I'm looking at my ES daily and my candles are completely not what I'm seeing like on your side. I
Okay. Well, I'm
see.
gonna do this. We both should do it. Right click on your daily chart.
Mm-hmm.
It'll bring up a menu. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Your fourth option from the bottom will be reload all historical data.
Okay.
You selected and so will I. You'll see
Okay.
on the top left hand of your screen, it'll say loading.
Mm-hmm.
What it's doing right now is reloading all the data to make sure that it's all nice and fresh.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mine is done reloading and my candles didn't change. What happened to your candle?
It's still loading.
Okay. Give it a second and then we'll see. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Ha, 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 ha. Oh man, it's 8:04. Jay, you gotta speed up. Here we go. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on the bonds to all the rest of these charts and tell you what I care about and what I no longer care about. We are oscillating between, I think, the floor at 66.94 and maybe even we can get up to 67.61. I'll watch out for all of that sort of stuff in between. Okay. Next is the 60s.
Order submitted. 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 Order submitted.
These are the buys and sells. If we have an up move in us, it'll maybe be a 49 or 64. After that, I think it all kind of stops and we try and see if we can get back down and challenge the 67.20s. A challenge of the 20s or just below, I should say, at 17.
Submitted.
A challenge of these could, be very, very good for the sellers to get right back to it. So I think we're kind of playing tennis between 20 and 39 for now. And everything in my opinion is really pointing downside. I probably won't believe in the buyers until we're above 67, 64 or something else that they must do really demonstratively in order for me to believe. Just truth is. Okay. Everybody cool on the ES stuff?
Yes, thank you. For me,
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
questions? Anybody don't understand what we think is going to happen on the ES? Anybody like, no, I don't know what he's talking about?
Jay, do you mind if I see your dailies one last time?
Okay.
Chart? Thank you.
ES is starting to move down. You remember I told you I thought down was good. We had to sell it. Now it just kind of touched that other price. I was looking to see what happened at 23. So we're at 23 right now. I kind of want to see it again to see if they can touch the 22s. I'll use a sell stop. At the dailies, this is what I got. I'm going to move it so you can kind of see it.
Mhm.
Yours look like that now?
No, the last three candles was sellers, buyers, and sellers. It's interesting.
Very, very interesting. Are you sim data through Ninja, combine data through a provider? Where's your data coming from?
Bullnuts.
It's funny, so is mine today. Anybody have something different on their daily ES than this?
Certain changes that were applied last night.
No, mine looks like yours.
Yeah.
Look, I see it.
Would you do me a favor? Maybe shut your platform off and open it back up. Let's see if that works. Maybe they have to re-aggregate the database, and if not, then we'll like maybe repair the DB and see if that does anything.
Okay, will do.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem. Imagine if she was trading alone. That would be crazy, right? You're looking at candles and they're not even the real ones. Such a benefit to trading with people. Huge benefit.
This is
This is,
explaining some things for me, though.
I'm sorry.
This is explaining some things, odd things that was happening.
Well, you work in tech and data. That's where your background is. So if there's anybody who can figure it out, I know you can.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks.
No, thanks is all mine. Thank you. Okay, here I am. This is gold. I think this is all I care about. 3955.5. I think I care a little bit about 4102. And then I care about 43.99. That's it. On the 4-hour chart, getting a little bit closer to price, I want you all to notice that I'm doing the same thing on every chart, daily 4-hour 65s, daily 4-hour 60s, 5s, and then kind of doing the same thing, just kind of seeing where the structure is working, where it's not working, what's going on, what I should look at, what I shouldn't look at, what I should care about, what I shouldn't care about, these sort of things. Mm. 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 4196. I see you, boy. You can't hide. You can't hide, dog. You cannot hide. Okay, what you think you're doing? Can't hide. Can't hide. Uh, Properties.
Good morning, big brother Jay. Good morning, bullies. I'm here if you need me, brother.
For sure. Mm. 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 Where's my other phone? I need to get that in a minute. Time is 8:12. I'm almost done. Get my things I would buy and sell. We shouldn't get too high or low today. I think they should calm down. So we'll go here. If it gets any crazier, I'll reassess.
Order submitted.
Please be respectful of the entries
Order submitted.
on gold, as it's a
Order
very
submitted.
expensive instrument to be imprecise with.
Order submitted.
Okay, you want to really try to get your price and no other price.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna name a few
Order submitted.
that seem interesting, and then
Order submitted.
just go from there. This is what gold looks like to me.
Order submitted.
I like to see them recover a bit more to the upside. Personally, I think for me, it's 41.94, 41.95. Let's get there and then let's kind of maybe hang out and sell off. So 40, yeah, here. I'm in like in here, 41.94. I would like to get there first, then figure it out and then come on back down. That would be really, really nice for me today. Okay. So I think gold is an up move, maybe down off the open, then up. Uh, get past 41.50. Don't buy that now. If you had to do anything, or if I had to do anything right now, I would do this.
Order filled.
I think, don't want to, try 50 right now. But I think off maybe the open, we, slide down a bit and then we'll get past 50, get past 76. And then, I'd like to see 94 stop us in our tracks and we have to turn around and go the other way.
Order filled.
51s are in if you take that. I'm not mad at you at all. That's a terrible thing to do. Let me check it on the fives. Okay, let's check it on the fives and make sure it feels nice. It doesn't feel bad for take it. So if you got short from the 51s, you're kind of up already, maybe 100, 200 bucks or so now. I would, because of timing, it being A15, I would cover it more quickly. But the goal here is maybe to get down to a 45 or maybe a 40. Then we buy off the open. Okay, so if you take the 51, I want to see that 51 come down into 45 as your first target, maybe first spot. There's going to be some hiccups along the way. You don't have to stress it. But then, 45, then I want to see 40. After 40, I want the buyers to really jump in and let's see if 40 can go back, challenge 50, get through it. Let's go to 76. Then we get a 90. And then after that, we'll see kind of what happens from there. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
It does.
Okay. Bonds went and touched those 22s. This is good. Okay, it's good. It's good to touch those 22. We'll see. They're kind of oscillating. I don't think I put anything on the ES. If I had to do something on the ES overall, I didn't want them to do this at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, kind of go down first and then kind of come back to these 39s. I know that they really are cruising to see what they can do about 67, 64. That might kind of create a little canker in what we have going on. It really might. I want it to stay under 40. I really do. 67, 39, 67, 40. I really love for it to stay under there. Let's go 40 to 20. Let's sit on the 20s. Let's get underneath 17 and head to 66.95. That might be structurally good. But man, I think overall down, but we could play the upside first. I'm gonna do this.
Order filled.
And then we'll kind of see what's going on. Last and definitely not least is the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is an index. So we've traded the bonds, an interest rate instrument, a derivative, a future. And then we traded gold, which is, in my opinion, an asset class or a store of wealth, that type of instrument. And then we just looked at the S&P 500, which is an index, a bag of companies. And now here we are on another index. In our economy, we have 4 of them: the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Russell, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average. These 4, they're like brothers, family, cousins, sisters, whatever you want to say. And typically, if one of them goes up, the rest do. And if one of them goes down, the rest do as well. So, I think that whatever we saw in the S&P, we should see it echoed here on the NASDAQ. So here we are with another small daily candle, very unimpressive. I don't think I'm changing what I'm looking at. personally, I don't think I'm changing what I was looking at yesterday. I'm looking at the highs somewhere around like I guess the 250. Where's data box? There you go. 253.88. Then I'll be looking at 249.76 and maybe 244.14. All of those matter. Here is the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart to me is a good looking one, not too bad. We're low, a little low. Don't want to be this low per se. Man, oh man, it would be nice. I'm not gonna lie. Over here, I kind of see the need. I would like to 250, 205. I would like to get back up there. Prices that I watched, 250, 205. I think I got my eye on 251.76, and still from I think yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm still watching same old 251.10. Nothing. Hold on. Reply and thread. Yes, it's open. Oh. Uh, yeah, same. I'm kind of looking at all the same stuff. Nothing really changing my mind over there. 249.48 is new. Give me 1 second. I need to do this because it's timed to do. While I'm doing this, anybody have any questions about anything? Okay.
How you feeling today, brother?
Behind, man, 8:30 kind of slipped up on me really, really quickly. Here is the link to register. Oh, no, not. Here is to register. Let's check this. Okay. '60s. Sunday, you okay? Okay. Good morning. I talked to an older guy one time, asked him what's the difference in his house. Now that his children were older, he said things are a lot cleaner. That was the first thing he said. The second thing he said was he misses the sound of their feet on the floor. It was weird, but I understand it. You can almost tell who is walking. It's weird, oh God, that's not only can you tell who's walking, but you can tell if they're okay. So weird. You can live with somebody so long that you can tell by the sound of their steps if they're happy. Yeah. It's so crazy, but it's so true. Man, it's so true. Things I would buy and sell.
Submitted.
I'm up here.
Order submitted.
A lot of little dangerous places to sell from up here. I think if the buyers run up,
Submitted.
the knives are out. They try and run up Wednesday, try to run up Tuesday, It ain't sweet up there, those are sellers. So
Submitted.
they promptly got the eviction papers from the tops.
Order submitted.
And now they're down here trying to lick their wounds and see what's up,
Order submitted.
It can be dangerous. Where are we on gold? Gold is the other way at 56. I told you all to cover it. Said that we were looking for 45s. We got to 46. I'm not sold on it quite yet, but I do know that I want up to feel good. Man, I want up to work. I'd love for them to come down a little bit lower if possible, especially off the open to do so. That first 52 sell getting down to 46 is 6 points. That's like $600 a piece. It's a good one. I want them to kind of get down there, get in the slot of it. The 32s, I mean, I'm sorry, the 22s, I wanted to see how they would fare. Bonds looking kind of good. Okay, buys moving on the ES. Let's kind of watch it. I want to see if the bonds can commit to the downside. Yesterday, we traded the sandwich. Today, we are trading, in my opinion, another one. Another one. We got to the below and we got another one today. I'm hoping that the bonds do a little bit more upside activity. I really am hoping that we can, trade up a little bit more. If we can, then we'll get the ES and the NASDAQ to maybe fall into the range a little bit, which is what the 60s and the other time frames kind of look like. Me and Monique, we were looking at them today. I would like to kind of get to 20, get below 20. Let's keep making a move. I would like for the downside to continue playing out. Things I would buy.
Order submitted.
249.51. I would get 248.34.
Order submitted.
I would buy 248.06.
Order submitted.
Excuse me.
77.
Order submitted.
244.79
Order submitted.
and 244.20.
Order submitted.
Okay, that's the NASDAQ. Any questions on any of the markets?
I can't see the whole chart. I don't know if it's okay.
Sorry.
When you say go down a little bit lower on gold, where you looking at?
Today,
Now you said off the open.
off the open, I
Yeah.
wanted them to get trapped underneath 52 and
Underneath
open up between 40 and 52. Slide into the 40s, maybe 37, and make a move to the upside. They're
Okay.
making the move to the upside super early for me. So now I think maybe if they want to, they'll pull back into maybe a 52, maybe a 47.
Okay, that was my
Dance
question.
around about it, and then we make our way to 96.
Okay.
I still think 41.96 should be an upside target. If 76 does any pushing back, it'll be, in my opinion, light if they don't. It depends on the structure on the way up, whether or not we have to get real low, coming back underneath those 76s. Okay.
Closer above 53. We looking to ride them up.
I like that. That's technically sound.
Okay.
And we got that. You won't have it on the 60s for another 30 minutes. You're gonna have to just trust it on the fives. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to trust it on the fives and then get it. If it pulled back on you, either put your toe in at the 53 or take the early stop and regroup around something like 40. But to me, I think they want to get 41.95 today, this morning, before they try and make a lower move.
Okay.
I think up is the way. I wanted them trapped lower off of those 53s. I was hoping those 53s could do a better job than what they did. Look at the 3 a.m. hour, and they didn't do as good as I wanted them to do. They kind of gave us like a little 6-7 point bump, like a little 600-700 point look, and then we covered them, of course, and it got some money on it. But I really wanted to see if they can, really turn up to the, just hold, and then we, make a good move to the upside altogether. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't want it to go fast. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll leave like a wake of disgruntled participants, and I don't want that. I want everybody to kind of be together, be happy. Everybody's happy. Nobody's upset. You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of want to see.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna sit back and be an observer for a minute.
I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna give it to you by 10 Eastern. And if 53 is really good, and what 53 will do is they'll go 53 off the open, get long, and you'll see them, in my opinion, crack 62-ish, 63. They'll crack them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Thank you.
Can see that look yesterday, maybe 3 a.m. and just go look at that structure. That could be something that's interesting on the fives. They might want to go up there and that'll kind of give them a little bit of a rebuff where they are right now. You see what I'm saying? You know, they acting real foolish, man. I don't like the like the gapping on top of gapping on top of gapping. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they going nuts right now.
Yeah, you see them, look, 820, 825. It's like, can we, hey, slow down, fellas, let's build some consensus here. You know what I'm saying? After all, look at what they did at 735. When I saw that on a 5 minute chart, I'm like, dang, we could pull back in. Let's get another 35, maybe even 34 touch, and we can make our way to the upside. So, you know, I think they want to get up. I just hate that they're doing it so unilaterally. You know what I'm saying? Like I want them to kind of just go together. You know, these candles, you know, no gapping, everybody kind of be together, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. The bell's gonna ring in a second. Jesus, I'm just kind of getting done. I'll check and see if YouTube has any questions. YouTube people, are you on there? Okay, cool. I don't have no questions over there, thank God. And then everybody knows what we're thinking. I think bonds, we're gonna watch them after they touch 22. I'm mad that they're back at 25. I want to see if they mean to oscillate this way. Um, watch the lows. And in my opinion, it would be nice if the bonds would get back to at least 119.01. It would be nice if they were to do that. Okay, let's watch the 5 minute chart, kind of get in the game here. If you have any questions, you know, just ask them, you know, as we go. If you're feeling lost, like, man, it's too much, it feels like they're speaking Greek. Hey, that's normal, especially if it's your first time. Babies don't speak English when they come to Earth. They just don't. You know, they typically don't do it. They don't speak English. But that doesn't mean we stop talking to them. We just keep talking to them, and sooner or later the baby speaks. So, you know, you guys who are very, very young and maybe it feels like it's going fast, that's how it's supposed to feel right now. It's supposed to feel fast because you're young, you know. But, you know, stick around. It'll feel really slow in a minute. Feel like it's going really slowly. Okay. We're gonna kind of keep our eyes on everything. I had a long entry. I think the long entry made it to the target at 38. Um, man, as much as I would love to sell here, this is classically the next thing.
Metal.
Um, I think that there could be a little bit left here. It's a very lackluster first minute. All the gold people who are thinking about 53s, I'm not mad at that 53. Just make sure you cover it nice and good, okay? It is still a seller technically, and if it does come through, you can't be surprised that it's doing it, okay? So if you take that 53 long, I want you to take it. And the moment you take it, you know, you get a little bit of space, you cover that thing, okay? We're talking about 4152.3. 4152.3, be precise as well out here today. Um, Here we go. I think the next upside target for NASDAQ is the 250.50. At that point, you should start running into sellers who want to push us down. They're kind of already starting now, but you'll run into some folks that want to push you down there. Let me get my notes together. We're trading the ES and the NASDAQ. Then we're trading gold and we're trading the bonds. I think the only thing I've had is gold, what is like 41.52 short, 41.52, and we got to 46. Okay, I told you it's really likely that they'll let you through. Okay. There's really, really likely that on gold, they'll let you through. Also, the NASDAQ, we wanted them to come up as high as 250.48 or so. They're kind of running short on us here, 250.43. You would cover this if you had to. Cover it. You know what covering is. That means take your stop place it above your buy order, and then, kind of leave it there so that way the trade becomes riskless. We want to put it in a riskless position. Check everybody on the 60s. Okay, you there, you cool. That long 52 took a little bit of shellacking, but it's kind of paying a bit. I don't love it, but it is what's next, okay? I don't love it. I don't.
Nice.
I don't love it, but it is what's next. Um, feel like the ES is tripping. You know what I'm not doing? I need to go here and I need to go here to play the game. Side here. When I got heaven here with you. Do 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 do. Why am I nervous? Nothing to feel about. I've been about you, and always been about you. When I got lost in my world, can't I see without you? Oh yeah, the sky's blue and the trees are green. I even saw a red bird coming.
Order filled.
Eat some. Okay. It got up there. We didn't get the exact price we wanted, man, but we wanted to
Order
sell.
submitted. Target
Let's see
filled.
if we can get somebody to recommit and see if we can get this thing to finish the long way it's
Order
going.
canceled.
And then we'll go from there. ES folks, I'm not mad about the 42 short if you decided to take it. If you're 42 short, I think buyers are waiting for you at 67.37 or just below at 35. You'll get another one of those. I think 35s will prevail. We'll get above 42. I think ES is going to be trying to see if it can catch 45s or somewhere between 45 and 49. So if I had to be somewhere, I'd probably be long. Okay, on ES and NASDAQ. If I had to be somewhere, it'll be long. Okay, this is a target, the 250 target. Okay, if you want to take that target, you can take it. No problem. I don't have a problem with you taking that target. After that target is taken, though, I do feel like maybe there could be some more left on the bone. So buyers could proceed. Okay, I will watch it. Okay, there's the target on NASDAQ. We're still going though. Nothing's stopping us. Okay. Same thing for the ES. I think you should be long on the indexes. We took the little 53 thing on gold long. Okay. If you took that little 53 thing, you're doing all right. I told you I would take it and I would cover it fairly quickly because there are more reasons to sell gold up here than there are to buy it. There are way more reasons to sell it. So if you took that 53, your target is a 58, a 67, and a 76. I don't think you're going to smell 67 today. Not right now. Take the target. Don't be mad. Let them prove it later. The candles to me are saying we want to go down. All right. Here's the next long on the ES. Now we're back down here. This is the ES, this one down here. The next target was right here at 67.46. We got it. In another 2 minutes, you'll be able to buy right here, 43s. I told you, don't sell this one because I think that we're going to continue going up. So we move the sell. And all we want to do now is see if we can kind of get up in this area, right where they are, kind of in here, 250.65 or so. And then let's see what the reaction is. Let's see what the reaction is there. See if the market really has any teeth, if the sellers really want to do something. Chances are they don't. I'm looking at the bonds too, watching it curl away from the 118.28. Let's see if they can commit to the downside or if they'll kind of stick and stay. All right. Your next target is right in here, the 65s. Okay, so we got the first one. 61, next one's 65. Let's kind of see what's next. We got the first target long. It was like 42. Then we got the 46. I really want to see it get to 49. And when it gets there, I don't think it's going to stop. So I wouldn't necessarily be a seller of 49 as much as I would find a place to buy. like buying 67.42, buying 67.46. Here we are getting a bit lower. Those 53s, while they work for a second, they're kind of turning back against us here on gold. What I believe now is if we can kind of get below, I want to see below 4152.9. Let's get below them and see if we can kind of make a way down. I think that's fair. I think it's very, very fair if we were to do that. Okay, let's see if we can do it. I need you, and I need drawing tools, and I need this. Okay, and this, and that. If you're still in that NASDAQ long, we're still there. I want you to still hold it. Move the cells. Don't sell. Don't do it. Just move the cells. You don't have to. The sellers that we predicted would be there, present, ready to rock and roll. I think that they have a whole lot of explaining to do. Whole lot of it. Okay. Let's kind of see what it'll do now. Let's kind of see. These ones kind of in here, they could be good. Now you might be tempted to buy 250.66, which is pliable. 66 you can buy, 53s you can buy, 250.30 you can buy, and 250.19 you can buy. All of these are available on the ES now. You can buy 67.46. You probably prefer a 67.42 if possible. On gold, I don't like the fact that the sellers couldn't do a better job last candle. I wanted to see them be a bit more demonstrative to the downside, really striking 41.52 and trying to get lower. Okay, that's what I wanted to see them do. They didn't do it. And the longer we stay up here, the worse it can be. If you're not in anything in gold, you don't have to feel compelled to do so. Trust me, there's going to be plenty of money to be made in gold. Right now, it's a shifty time, and I want to see who's going to win. Will the sellers at 41.66 win, or will the buyers at 41.52 win? Okay, if you took the 250.66's first target, 78, ultimate target would be 251.10. On the way there, you're going to have to stop at 250.93. That's if you took the 250.66. Did anybody take it?
I'm in.
It's a cover it sort of situation because you're buying a buyer that's really, really high. You know what I'm saying? So you want to cover it, maybe even riding your stop alongside price and hoping that you get that 251.11 thing to crack for you. But what happens in the market is people get jealous. You know what I'm saying? So if you were able to buy your house for $25,010, then I want to buy my house for $25,010. I won't necessarily feel okay buying my house for $25,060. You see what I'm saying? So you can end up in a situation where the jealousy of buyers pulls the market back in. And then, they get a chance to maybe buy from some lower prices. So I will cover that one. Same for 67.46. If you bought that, anybody bought the 46s?
Yes.
Bought the 46s, man. 50 is
Yeah, I made
really, 50 is serious. Go look
Yeah.
at them on the 60s. 50 is very serious.
4-hour chart too. Yeah.
Look at them on the fours. 50 is very serious. We don't want to disregard 50.
At 46, I made a quick 100, 150 and got out.
Now, if you see proof above, you can see proof of life above because structurally, I think that they still want to go up higher. I think it's more like 61. I think it's up there. But these people are real. They've been holding the market down all night. Okay.
So for the ES, the 43 is still good? For
I
buy?
like it. I
Okay.
like it. I personally do.
And what was the lower entry on NQ? You said before the 66, you said something else.
Let me tell you what I believe.
Okay.
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe the 67, 51-ish sort of place where we are now has the ability to push us back. And not just a little bit, but they have the right to push us back a lot. What 67.43 could be like, it could be just like the 52s are on gold right now, working but not fish grease hot. They can be that because who they will oppose is they're amazing sellers, and they do have rights. My hope is that we can keep pushing this thing up. So what I want to look at is the behavior of the sellers at 52-ish, 51. What is their behavior? How aggressive are they going to be? And can I find any other instrument that'll show me that they want to not push against us with a very strong hand? That's really what I'm looking at. If you come back into those 43s, I'm going to tell you just like I told you on gold 41.53. Buy them because that's what's next. But don't be shocked if something can push you lower because they're not as golden when they have to face off against a bigger opponent. They're not as golden. You want them, okay? You want to have them, and that's cool. And that's really, really good. That's great. I'm not mad. If they start coming back into question, you could have more chaos than you probably want. Okay. Just being careful with high time frame mixing. This is a thing, and I'm really just saying this to you, being careful with high
Lord,
time frame,
why was
how it happens. Okay.
Okay, one more question. That 67, 64, because it's getting close. Is that
Yeah,
still a good
60.
sell?
I think no, I'm not gonna sell.
Oh, at all. Okay.
No, the last thing I called was 67.46 long. And there's the target that I really wanted on NASDAQ. I really wanted 251.10. That's really what I want to see if they can do. Now that they've done that, let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. Not bad. We got long at, I don't know, 11. We took it up 100 points. Just slightly closing above on gold. This could be good for gold to get to the upside. This could be good. Just slightly did they ever do it. Gosh.
Good call, Jay, on that NASDAQ. Because I was going to get out early.
No.
I was going to get out at 67.
Oh, yeah. Pull the cells. Pull the cells. Pull them.
Good call.
Pull them. I want to see this. This is kind of like I went to the danger zone. I want to see this. I think 61 is where they want to go. And until they get there, I don't think we have to worry necessarily about stopping. They're at 67.59. I'm just slightly high. Slightly. I really want to see what this is like. DJ, you got your hand up, brother. All you have to do is talk in this room, brother. You all right? DG, all you have to do is talk in this room. You're okay. Okay, that's the last time I'm gonna say it, brother. You do whatever.
Mute DG.
Put your hand out, brother. It's okay. NASDAQ long 251.
I'm sorry, that's that AI stuff, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
251.11 long to here is 250. What it was it? 250.11. I mean, 250.11 long to 251. 14, 251.14. That call alone, I think, is if it's $200 every 10 points, that was 2,000, right? The 53s are working. They ain't fish grease hot, but man, oh man, gold is doing a pretty good job of kind of saying it wants to keep getting there. Man, it's doing a great job. You can't be mad. I don't love any of the stuff. Like I didn't love the 53 longs. I didn't love them then. The ES stuff, the 46s, to me, you're targeting 61-ish. We got close. We didn't get all the way there. We got it to 59, but that 46 on the ES, did anybody take 67.46 long?
I was in from 37 and I got in again from 46.
Yeah, I think that is good. And we want to see if they can touch that 61, man. I think it's really between 61 and 64. You know me, I'm a very cautious enterer and profit taker. So, I'll leave them a tip and I don't mind taking the 251.14s, even if I think we can get a 251.42. I don't mind that. I don't have to get all the dollars. And You know, what it looks like is the ES still has some more up it can do. The NASDAQ is probably a little bit fatigued, you know, so maybe the ES will drag the NASDAQ up a few more points to get to those 61s. But we got them from 46 and the target is 61. Along the way, I think we have 51 and 56. So we got the 51s and we got the 56s. So far, all we got was 59 out of it. I think we can go a little bit higher. Okay. I think we can.
Yeah, I see that.
We can go just a little higher. I got my eye on the bonds. You see how they went back and touched 24 and then went away from the 24. What happens if we can touch another 22? You know, can we get lower? And then will this be the day that you shouldn't sell? You know what I'm saying? Could this be the day where they challenge the all-time highs in the market? Don't think it'll be a crazy thing. You know, it's not a crazy thing. They could very well challenge all-time highs today. I wouldn't sell anything on the indexes. So you see those sell entries, don't sell anything. Listen to me. What did I just say, everybody?
Don't sell
Don't sell
anything.
Sell
Don't sell.
anything.
Don't
Don't do
sell
that.
anything.
Don't do that. Not on the indexes. So your NASDAQ, your ES, your finger might want to hit short. You might be thinking in your brain, they can't keep going up from here. Everybody type in the chat, the devil is a lie.
The devil is a lie.
Alive.
I'm telling you, your brain will tell you it can't go no higher. You lying. Sure it can. It's the market. These people can do whatever they want to do. Now we already got 60, what do we get? 46 to 61. 46 to 61 is 15 points. That's $700. 750. We already got 250.11 to 251.14. That's $2,000. On gold, we bought 53 cautiously. It paid us another, what was it? 53 to maybe the only place I wanted 53 to 58. That was a $500 thing. And we caught 41.52 short, 52s to 46s. We got money. You don't have to rush and make another dumb decision now. We're sitting on about, I don't know, let's call it 600 on gold first trade and 53 to 58, 500 on the second trade, 1100 on gold. NASDAQ paid us $2,000 and the ES paid us 750. We made more money than our grandparents made all month. We made it in 5 minutes. We don't have to rush into another trade, do we? Anybody feel like rushing into another trade? Everybody say no.
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 No, sir.
No.
Let's not rush.
Oh.
You say, oh, it can't keep going up. We don't know. These fools can do whatever they want to do. They can do whatever they want to do. Who's in the red maybe, or who's maybe a little bit behind? So far we're up 38.50. I told you what it was a battle of. We got a battle on the gold, 65 versus 52. Ever so slightly they closed above it, and I told you I don't love it. I don't love the gold long yet. I'm looking and I'm trying to perceive if they're going to turn the corner and come down the other way. That's all I want to kind of look for. It's really what I want to perceive. I just want to see this. I know I had 64 cells and I think I had 61 cells. Let's see what the ES and the NASDAQ will do if they'll cool off their jets and start coming back into the range, being kind enough to pick up buyers from a good place. Okay, that's all you want to do. Does anybody have any questions about what is happening so far? Is anybody in the red? Do we have any of those kind of issues going on? Is everybody okay? Are we all right?
I'm good, Jay.
Good.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, everything's
Okay.
all right.
Impressive.
Okay. Okay. Right now, the way that I feel it, I wanted gold to sell off and then rise off the open. It rose first pre-market, and now you see it's stuck. Can't really make a move up or down. The longer we stay here, the more likely we will continue up. Okay, the longer we stay here. But typically, when they want to go up, they'll flash down, then go up. So if the thing starts going down, I don't want you to think, oh, it's time to sell. I want you to kind of look at it sideways and say, are you tricking me? That's what I want you to do. Are you tricking me? Y'all tricking me? You might be tricking me. They're trying to trick me, you know. I want you to think about it that way. On the NASDAQ and on the ES, so on our indexes, I believe that what you're experiencing, what you're going through right now on the NASDAQ and the ES, it could be an overexhausted set of buyers from the morning. They could be a little bit exhausted. Okay. It's a lot to do to push the market this way. And I wouldn't be surprised if they either came back into the range or if they consolidated on a 5-minute time frame here for a while. You know, they give it, in my opinion, maybe 4 or 5 candles, and then we get another good pullback to the downside. I would like that. On all instruments, I would really like that. I would really like that on both the NASDAQ, and I would like that on the ES. That would be really good. The bonds are just they're just oscillating. Butler Prentice, can you help me? Sure, come into the trade room. And of course, I would love to help you. I think you're requesting to go live as well. I tried to accept your live just now. How can I help you? Prentice, can you see me? Are you still there? I'm trying to go live with you now. Hey, how you doing? What kind of help you need, bro? It's an open trade room today. Thursdays are open trade room. The link is either in my bio or I've shared it inside of the Discord. And if you like, I'll give it to you right now. If you go to my profile, click the link sort of thing. It'll say Open Trade Room 23rd. You click it. Dog team, I see you, baby. Love you, dog. Love you, dog. Click that, then you come on in. We're already in here. We're rolling. Come on in. Okay.
What's the difference between view and integrate?
There's really no difference, except that everything is different. It's like, what's the difference between a Smith & Wesson and a Ruger? You know what I'm saying? Like they both basically do the same thing, but they do it in their own peculiar way. NinjaTrader is a PC program, so it's going to work only on PC and PC exclusively. TradingView is an online trading platform that you can access by logging into any terminal. So you can always kind of get to the charts. I believe TradingView does a superior job when it comes down to mobile trading and mobile device handling. TradingView, because it is online, will work on your PC as well as your Mac, and I even believe your Chromebook as well. So it all really depends on how you want to approach it. NinjaTrader is just what I first had, but I am platform agnostic. You know, whatever you want to use is fine with me. Watch it. Should be some buyers here at 59. If you're selling, you watch it. Those buyers, they should get caved in. I'm talking about they chest should get caved in. What I'm looking at is, even though 3 minutes, we should, you know, rise above the problems. 251.79, in my opinion, and 251.13 are big boys. They could play the game real good. So this 57, 67, 57, you might be thinking about buying it. If you do so cautiously. It'll treat you just like this gold 41.52 is treating you. A little bit up, a little bit down, make you wonder if it's going to hit the ground. I'm sorry, brother. What you say?
So how long does it take to get approved for the trader?
I think that's for the brokerage. You need approval. For the platform, you just need to download it and start using it. They let everybody use their platform. I think approval is for submitting money inside the brokerage.
Is there anybody that can assist me with that?
Google is a great person, so is ChatGPT. If your plans for success have anybody else's help in them, then you have flawed plans. However, if you come into the community and in the Discord, I'm sure somebody will be there to help you. We have resources as well inside of different course material or training material. Um, so you'll always be able to receive, you'll always be able to receive help. I do know. I already we talked. We did a whole hour and a half together. You think I don't know you? Come on, come on. So you remember what I told you though in that same hour and a half. I told you same something similar than what I'm telling you right now. Don't you remember me saying that? No, no, not. Do you remember? Yes or no? Okay. Well, what we discussed was your brilliance, but your passiveness and your need to be more relentless about what it is you desire. You remember we discussed that? It's in my notes. Remember? I keep a pad. I can go back. So I want you see those 57s not giving you a good time. Y'all be careful if you're going to be buying those. So what I want you to do is just use a little bit more tenacity. Just go after it. It's okay to crash. It's terrible to get into a fender bender. So when you're trying to learn this thing, man, get in here, get in here and learn it. Get into the Discord, ask somebody a question, man. People are very, very helpful in this community. And then don't be passive. I don't know how to move forward if no one helps me. Well, yeah, move forward. Take a step. Take a step. You got this. You got this. You can't break the markets, and it can't break you. Not you. I know you. I know what you've been through. I know what you've done. It can't break you. It can break some of these other folks. It ain't gonna break you. You see what I'm saying? So do me a favor, get in here to the room, get on the Discord like you in, and start, hey, does anybody have this or that? Or can somebody help me with this? We run normal trainings for platforms monthly. Our next one coming up is November 1st. DG is going to be holding a platform training along with Pat and Nia. They should be in there. They had one last Saturday that was fantastic. And you can get help on how to make your platform do what it is you want it to do inside our community. So, sure, people are going to help you, but at the same time, man, get to it. You don't have to wait. Man, you can get to it. I believe in you. All right, bro. I see you in here. Don't miss it. I see you in here, man. Click the link. Come on in. All right, bro. See you in a second. LB, you have a question?
Peace. I think I got a question. I got a statement. And I guess whatever comes from it. So I want to be transparent and trying to. So first, I'm gonna make a statement. Then I guess the question will come with the statement.
Sure.
Trying to be transparent for the last probably month. All I've been doing is blowing my accounts.
Gotcha.
To the point of I don't feel. I think I passed this stage of gambling, but I'm having FOMO, and it seems like even if I'm down and I get out, and I just don't stop, I just blow it. Trying to see how can I break this cycle, or if it's a mental thing or emotional thing inside that I'm not dealing with and not realizing of what's taking place.
I got you. I got you. You are different than a lot of people. And first of all, y'all do me a favor, man. Just in the chat, y'all praise him up. Praise him up because it's very
You ain't
hard to tell
alone.
the
You
truth.
ain't alone in it. It's
You
all
awesome,
good.
my man. You're
Yeah,
not
man.
alone in this.
Yeah, man. Praise him up. Praise him up. Love your team. Love your team. Let me tell you, LB, one thing that's cool about you is the zeal that you approach life with. You know what I mean? You have an energy and an optimism and a look on the bright side that the world couldn't diminish out of you. It never could. That's just your nature, you know? And when we approach the market, we don't approach it with a piece of us. We approach it with everything that we are. You know what I'm saying? So by nature, you have an optimistic view and you also have a fearlessness that's very, very natural to you. You typically are not a fearful person about random things. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this making sense? Okay. Now, the next thing is your relationship with money. Your relationship with money is a healthy relationship because you don't regard it more than you regard people, more than you regard showing love, more than you regard helping, being of assistance. Does this make sense to you? And can everybody who knows LB, can we all attest
Yes,
to this?
sir.
We can all attest to
Yes,
this.
sir.
Yes.
Yes,
God,
yes.
Be a real
Absolutely.
For
one.
sure.
Yes,
we
sir.
can all attest to this. LB, your trading skill is not going to be in question when what we're talking about right now. But you're a business owner and you know how to get $4,000-$5,000 at a drop of a hat. You know, it's not a, you know what I'm saying? 10, 20,000. You're not, money isn't a thing to you. When this happens, something clicks in your brain. It happened to me as a trader. I really regarded money in my life because I didn't have it. Then I became a trader and I had a day. This is one of my days. I had a day where by lunch, I was down $8,000. Then by the afternoon, I was up $12,000. And then by the end of the day, I was up, but it was like $3,000. And that whole day, I was on an emotional roller coaster. Oh my God, it's terrible. I'm down. Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm going to be rich forever. Oh my God, I thought I was going to be rich. I should have just took the profit then. You see, I'm in this thing, this roller coaster. When you, and this happens, all traders who ever traded, you know what I'm saying? If you kind of a little bit along the way, you disassociate from money as a trader after you get to it. When you get to a bag for real, like you start having 15, $20,000 days, you dissociate. Can anybody attest to this or am I telling the truth?
Absolutely telling the truth, man.
I'm not there yet.
You disassociate. I'm going to tell you, everybody's done it. I'll prove it to you. When you were a kid, everybody unmute your mic and answer me this. When you were a kid and you saw a quarter on the ground, would you grab it?
Pick it up.
Absolutely.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. You're an adult now. If you see a quarter on the ground, are you going to pin down and pick it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick
it up and thank the Lord.
Of course.
Yes, I do pick it up.
Yeah.
You do? You pick it up?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
No, it might be
Would
dirty.
you remember when you lost $5 and you had to turn over the whole house to find it?
Yeah.
If you lose
Yep.
$5, if you can't find them $5 now, do you still turn your whole house upside down to find it?
No.
Not
No.
necessarily. No.
Nah.
Because what you money that used to move you don't move you like it used to. You've disassociated from that being amazing or wonderful. Does this make sense?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so LB, what has happened is you've disassociated from money, which is very good
Mm-hmm.
because you don't need money to be running your decision-making process. What you probably are doing right now is you know what runs your decision-making? Your will. If you believe you can do a thing, or if you do not believe you can do a thing. So your limits monetarily are off. But right now, you're learning how to abide by a different set of principles. Okay. You use certain words. You said, man, FOMO. Sometimes it feels like I'm gambling, but not really like I'm gambling. It's not like that, but I'm past it. You know, it's not that, but it's like I'm just blowing things. You see what I'm saying? The reason why it doesn't feel like gambling is because you know what you're doing. You're a trader. You know when to buy and you know when to sell. The thing is, you also know inventory is a voting system. So you find yourself defending, double defending, triple defending, trying to get things to turn. Okay. I'm going to tell you a great thing right now. Okay. You don't win them all. You can lose battles and win wars. You can go 2 for 2 on calls on trades in a day, win 2, lose 2, and walk away with $3,000. That's very, very possible. So you don't have to get them all right. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you have to bridle the need to be right now so that you can unleash the reality of being right overall. How I treat my market behavior is a lot like how I deal with my spouse. I don't have to win every argument. I don't have to win every difference of opinion. It doesn't always have to go my way. I'm in a relationship that will be going on for a while. So there will be ups and downs. As long as I ride the rules, I'll be fine. What I challenge you to do is take the rules that you wish to abide by, right? 3 or 4 of them. I will never, I will only. Write these. And this could be for everybody who's in this predicament. How many of the rest of y'all in this predicament know how to trade, but keep blowing PAs or blowing combines? Say yes, unmute your mic.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't have a technical,
Yes.
let me tell you, you don't have a technical issue. You don't have a technical issue. You have a character flaw. You have a character flaw. And the flaw isn't your fault. When we ride a horse, we put a saddle on it. Not because we can't sit on the horse's back. It's just uncomfortable if we sit on the horse's back. We have to make our power comfortable to be close to. You all have technical trading power, but you can't ride it any kind of way. You're flawed in how you are relating to your skill. Just because Mariah can hit the high note, she can't do that every song. If she's going to put on a concert, she got to save that high note for this one song so that it really does stand out. Because if she do it every song, then it don't matter. Think about it. Chris Brown know how to do a backflip all the time. He only do 2 of them a show. Think about it. We have to take our skill and bridle it. We have to bridle it. Think about your favorite saxophonists. Think about your favorite athletes. It's not just can you play the game, but can you control the tempo of it? Can you go in and out for when it's needed or necessary? Can you ride the ups and downs? Is this making sense to everybody?
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes,
Absolutely.
it's not just about being able to do it. It's about being like having relationship to how you do it and riding your particular power and skill set with knowledge, how you relate to yourself. Okay? Now we know, LB, and this might not be for everybody else, but we know if you're fearless and you disassociate it from money, then you won't have any type of P&L that'll scare you to stop. It'll never happen. And we know that you do have the technical skill, but just because you have the skill doesn't mean that you always get it right. And that's fine. Warren Buffett didn't buy any Bitcoin. He totally missed it. He knew about it in '07 and didn't buy any. And then he had a trade with Coca-Cola where he lost $40 million. Never got out of the trade. 40 million. So the greats miss him. Jordan missed him. Braun missed him. Serena missed him. It's cool to, miss him ain't no problem. Here's the thing. There's a tip that I'm going to give you. Greatness is not that greatness doesn't fail. When greatness fails, it corrects quickly. Everybody answer me this. What day do we start our diets? What's the day?
January
Monday.
1st. January 1st.
January 1st.
January
What
1st.
day of the week do we start our diets on?
Monday.
Monday.
Good. By what day do we break our diet? What day do we typically make it to break our diet? These are real
Monday
stuff.
evening.
Wednesday.
Friday.
Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Friday.
Studies show that most people break their diet by Tuesday afternoon.
Who said
Most
Monday
people
evening?
break it by Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, that was me. Monday.
I said Tuesday.
Most people break it by Tuesday afternoon. What do most people then say? I'm going to start again
On
Next
Sunday.
week.
Wednesday.
Sunday.
On Monday.
You see it? LB, this is the difference. Everybody's going to miss it. But most people say, I'll start again Monday. So rather than failing and then tightening back up and getting right back on track Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. They'll just blow Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday to start on Monday again. Because we'd rather be perfect than grow into perfection.
Can I ask you a question on that though?
Sure.
So what would you say for me that's not gonna wait and gonna get back in the race and do it again? Like I'm not gonna wait till Monday. I'm gonna either get back another one that same day or the next day.
Good.
Just
So
because
you're
I
comparing
messed up. So
you're comparing the metaphor to getting back into action. I'm comparing the metaphor to being back into control.
okay. Okay.
So it's not can you just wildly trade? It's can I trade with control?
Correct.
Dog it. You know what? I jumped into that trade right there because of FOMO. I jumped into that trade right there because of fear. I jumped in that trade there because of greed. I jumped in at a price I knew I should not have gotten in. You know what? That's out of control. Get back in control, Jason.
So
Do it. Get back in control.
should I take the time, maybe a day or two, to analyze that since I'm
It's
just
not so
trying?
much that you even need a day or two with your emotional acuity. You're very, very good there. You know what I'm saying? You know when you're wrong. For me, when I'm wrong, I'll do some push-ups. It'll physically remind me, hey, 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 stop playing stupid. Play the game. Play it right. If the play is a sweep to the left, we only know 2 or 3 athletes that could go left, forget about it, and go to the right. Barry Sanders, Dion, maybe Mike Vick. Everybody else going, if they try and do that stupid stuff, coach going to bench them. You know what? If we play by the rules, we'll make it. Oftentimes, what happens in our culture is that we celebrate heroism in a way of it being a maverick. So, like, think Top Gun. Everybody loved Maverick. Nobody liked Iceman. Iceman flew by the rules, and his partner didn't die. Now we love Maverick. And if people want to say that they're cool or different, they'll say, I'm a Maverick. Okay, what that mean? I play by the rules. You know what the rules are? You buy where the buyers are. If you feel yourself getting emotionally out of control, you got to take that power, you got to put a muzzle in its mouth, a bit. You got to put a saddle on its back. You got to put reins in your hand and you got to put blinders on its eyes. And you got to tell that technical trading power that you've got, I'm in control of you. You're not in control. Yeah, you could buy that. Yeah, you could sell that. But it would be better if we waited. So we're going to wait. Yeah, I wish I was in right there, but I didn't like it. So I didn't take it. And I'm only taking the stuff I like. And that's fine. And if guess what? Hey, you horse that can't wait to run, you can't wait to click the button. If I don't see anything I love today, I'm going to put you back in the stable till tomorrow. Because I'm not going to let you run where you'll hurt yourself. You can only run where it'll be fun for you to run. I want you all to imagine this wild horse, man. I do this exercise a lot, and I know that I should make my answers just 60 seconds. Shafiq, if you're in here, we're gonna just keep cutting them because it's like example after example. At this point, it's probably like 20 reels we could have had by now.
Order filled.
Okay. So the way that I explain power, and this is your power to do anything, your power to do something is a wild horse. And you've got to put that horse in an arena and you've got to break it. That's the only. Wild horses are of no use. When we look at a car, we don't call it lion power. We don't call it elephant power. We call it horse power. And a horse that is powerful but under control will kill you. Anybody grew up around horses, no horses? Put a Y in the chat box and say yes.
Yes.
A wild horse will kill you. You got to break it. Your will is not better or stronger than mine. I will break your will. And that's what's happening. You're looking at yourself and the lesser not doing the right thing self is overpowering the smart do the right thing self. And that horse is trying to break you. You got to look at it and you got to break it. And breaking a horse ain't no easy job. one of my frat brothers, what his bro was from? Epsilon. The first horse breaking person I ever met in my life. I was doing studio sessions. I was producing for rappers in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And it was me, Diesel, King James, Ofo Legend. Shout out to King James. Great Q Dog. And it was a young bro. I think this bro was from Epsilon or he was from Ada or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He was from a good chapter. And I asked this bro, I saw he had a forearm the size of Popeye when I met him. I said, dog, what's going on? But he didn't look like a gym guy. And then I saw like old stitch marks throughout his whole forearm. I say, Q dog, what happened to you? What happened to you? He say, oh no, dog, I break horses. I say, you break horses? Tell me about that. You know what he told me? Man, you find a wild horse, you got to go in there with that wild horse. That wild horse trying to kill you. And you got to get on that horse back and make that horse know that it's not going to kill you. It's not going to sling you off. It's not going to rub you against the wood and break your back. And it's going to try to do all those things. If you fall on the ground close to it, it's going to try to kick you. And if it kick you, it could kill you. His job on the ranch was to break it. Every horse came in, he broke them.
Order filled.
And he said one time he had the horse real good. He said
They only have enough for like the coolers.
I had him good. He said I had him good, dog. But then he threw me, but my hand was still stuck in there. So it kind of broke all my bones in my forearm. So I had to go to the hospital and get all my bones put back together, dog. That's what he told me. I said, boy, are you crazy? Then we all laughed, and he taught the bros for a second about breaking horses. He probably did like a 10-minute master class on it. And man, breaking your will is that same way. This is why people say trading is hard because of what you're going through right now. They'll say it's a scam because they rather say it's a scam than say that they don't have control of themselves. Now, what you've got to do, you've got to write down rules. Everybody, write down 3 to 5 rules of what I will do and what I will not do. I will do this. I will not do this. I will only do this. I will never do this. If you want, I'll show you when I did it. I got a computer right in the other room. I can open it. It still has the sticky notes of what I will and will not do. Y'all want to see it?
I'm gonna say I believe you.
Absolutely.
Okay. If you believe me, that's good.
I believe you.
That's what you got to do. And this is not easy work and it won't happen in a moment. You're going to have to respect the power that you have and bridle it, get it under control. Because if not, all you'll do is stay on the hamster wheel of your skill rather than being able to move it along. Talk to me, dog.
I'm just gonna end it with this, brother. I just want to say respect, man. I took that to heed, man. And this for everybody that's in the community, new, old, or whatever. If you stay silent, you ain't gonna get anything. This is a community. I'm telling you, I've been with them for a year. Brother Jay, the mentors, they really care about us. They really, want to make sure we get to that next level, but we gotta get ourselves under control. So if you stay in silence, you ain't gonna get anything. You gotta open your mouth. Thank y'all for allowing me, allow Jay to, talk to me and talk to everybody else. Appreciate y'all. Peace, peace.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thanks for sharing, my brother.
Yeah, thanks for being real, bro.
Yep.
Hey, LB, thank you, bro.
Thank you, LB.
Thank you. That doggone computer must be upstairs in the VR room. Must be upstairs in the VR room. If y'all really want me to go get it, I'll go get it. But man, I wrote that down. I think it was, I will take levels on the 60s. I will take levels on the 5s, only with the flow of the market. I will take gaps on the 60s. I think I gave myself those. And then I wrote down like, the goal is self-mastery, not profits. The goal is self-mastery, not profits. I wrote that like I took a stick of tape and I wrote it on the tape and put the tape on my computer, bro. The goal is self-mastery, not profits. Profits are the result of being in control of yourself. You can see it right here on this computer. This is the computer. I think it's upstairs now, but let me see if I can share my screen. When you go to my Instagram profile, you'll see right here, the goal is self-mastery, not profits. This computer right here is the one where I went to war with myself on this computer. You know, it was about, hey, Jay, either you're going to grow up or you're going to not grow up. You're going to be immature in the market or you're not going to be immature. And I put that the goal is self-mastery, not profits. And then right over here on the right side of the mouse pad, I had a sticky note and I wrote on that yellow sticky note what I would do and what I would not do. Then I taped it onto the computer right beside the little mouse pad, right beside it. And man, oh man, I went to war with myself. Then, man, I went to war with myself. I went to war with myself that time. Always do. Always did. Is anybody in the red? Told you all that the market would kind of start making some downside decisions around the 64s and 61s on the ES. I felt like we can kind of get there. We sold off back into Wanda's 42s, Wanda. So they finally made it back to that 42 on the ES. If you all are, I'm looking in here. We had a desire to buy right in here. I told you maybe it can come a little bit lower, Wanda, but they do a pretty good job of buying. And then we had targets of 61 and 64 in here today, sell side entries. And we forewent the 51 sell, I think was a thing that we wanted. And I think we had another thing kind of sitting here, but we kind of pulled all the sells in the beginning and then we saw they turned the market around there. On the gold, I told you it would be a battle, and we've been battling 41.52, the buyers at 52 versus the sellers at 65. Anybody heard me say that? We're still doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're still doing it. On the NASDAQ, we were long from the open. And we made a way to, it was pretty simple, pretty clean. I think our first target was the 251.14s. That was the conservative one. I felt like the ES would pull the NASDAQ up a little bit higher. I'm not sure if anybody heard me say that. Anybody heard me say that the ES might pull the NASDAQ up a little higher?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Good. And it did. We get up here to 251.80. And that's when I kind of tell everybody, hey, it could be a serious thing here. They can kind of push against us. We can come back into the range. So I asked myself, I said, either we will consolidate here for a while, or we'll come back into the range, maybe pick up some good buyers and make another concerted move to the upside. And it seems like that's what we've done so far. I think that they could aim in this situation for 252.14 or just about there, maybe 252.07 on the NASDAQ could be the aim. And on the ES, I like it. I'm not in love with the upside. I like it. I told you I wouldn't believe in the upside overall until we traded out above 67.65 today. And we haven't gotten there. I think it is possible. Monica, are you there?
You mean Monique? You talking to
Oh,
me?
I'm so sorry.
Oh no,
I
I
said
just wanted to be
Monica.
sure
I'm
you were
so
talking to
sorry.
me.
Yes,
Yes.
Monique. What if I did this? What would you think if I did that? What would you think if I did that to your boat?
You would think it's going up.
Yeah, well, look at that. Look at that. So now here you go. You know direction on any time frame. There you go, Marcus.
I know when you draw it, it makes
You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. You are all right. You're all right. And that was cool. I think, we've made money. If I had to add it up, we've made pretty good money. I stopped even making calls after a little while. I'm not going to count the 64 or 61 short that I did leave in. But if you would have sold that, you would have did pretty well, huh? I'm not going to call the other short here on the Nasdaq. I had the 251.79 that I told you it'll reverse. We won't call that. And if you just take what I've called so far, it was a $2,000 trade on the Nasdaq, $1,100 on gold, $750 on the ES, and I think we're somewhere close to $3,850 worth of calls. And I'm sandbagging myself, sandbagging myself, sandbagging myself. Not only did I call where you should buy and sell, I told you where you should remove sells from because they would the market would proceed through them. Anybody remember me telling you not to sell these things?
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Isn't it funny? I told you not to sell until we got to the sell that'll work, and then it started selling. Isn't that funny? That's not funny. It just means that I'm really good. Sometimes you have to say it plainly so that people know I'm really, really good at this. And I'm really, really good at teaching it. Monique didn't understand which way the market would go at 8:15.
That's true.
Now,
And you spent a
now,
lot of time explaining it. I appreciate it.
now she does. I'm really, really good at this. The skill of trading is a transferable skill, you know. And if you're going to try and be a trader, my goal and my hope is that get somebody that'll help you. And if you would, I would love to help you. Okay, I'd love to teach you how to do it, get you some coursework, and get you around the community. That'll be great. The other thing is, how did you guys do with your P&Ls? If nobody's in the red, somebody who don't mind telling me, tell me what's your P&L today? How much money did you make?
I didn't get it.
1750.
Not
I
all,
didn't get
not
the
all at
check.
once, not all at once. Put your hand up if you can, so I can kind of get it in order. Go ahead. Put your hand up so I can get it in order. Everybody raise your hand in here. Now, look, it's a lot of y'all, and I call this money. Don't be ashamed to say it. Okay, Brittany, you up first. How much money did you make today, Britt?
1749 on ES only.
I like that. I like that. Y'all praise her up. Dre, how much money did you make?
530 in my eval, bro. I'm just taking them baby steps, just getting base hits.
I like that. I like that, baby. I like that. Y'all praise him up. Brendan Rice, how much money you make today?
2175 on Go and Nasdaq.
I like that. I like that. Y'all praise him up. DG, how much money you got today?
My profit goal was $1,000. I got $1,000, $22.28 on that goal, baby.
I like
Nice.
that. I like that. I like that, brother. Wanda, how much money you make today?
I didn't take all the trades, but I made 202.
Hey, I like that. Y'all praise up. Yeah, man, 202. I like that. I like that. That's $202. Let me tell you how 202, you said it in a way as to almost kind of like, I don't know, but I know what campaign you're on, Wanda. I know the campaign you're on, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud. Now, Wanda, you got that camera looking up, and you look like Tim the Two-Man Taylor's neighbor.
It
All
can
I'm saying
adjust
is,
it.
there you
I
go.
adjust it when it goes out of whack.
Real quick,
I was
Wanda,
looking at her, and she said, "Oh."
to make that 202 at Amazon, I had to walk about 1,000 miles and work a whole week, sweetheart.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Wow.
telling you, I'm so very, very proud of the campaign you are putting on, Wanda. I'm going to take
Thank
a
you.
moment to just say how proud I am of you. When I think of you, I almost cry. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of you because I know what it's like to pull everything together and to demand greatness from yourself, to demand consistency from yourself. That's a battle only you could do with the person in the mirror, and you're doing it. I want you to just see you doing it.
Yes.
It ain't going away. Now, it might be brick by brick, and you might only be laying one a day, but it's going to be coming a day where you got the whole house laid.
Thank you. That's what I'm
The whole
looking
house will
forward
be laid.
to.
I'm so proud of you. It's not easy. It's not easy, and you're doing it. You're doing it, and I'm proud. You know what $200 a day is? $200 a day is $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month, and that's 48 extra $1,000 in a house every year. Any house in America could stand 48,000 extra dollars.
Got that right.
I'm so proud of you. I'm
Thank you.
telling you, I'm proud now. And I mean that with my heart now. I'm proud. Everybody, y'all know, y'all regulars. Some of y'all don't know, but everybody know Wanda in here. Everybody know what we're doing. She shared it the other day, and I'm proud of you. Altamise, you in here? What kind of what kind of P&Ls you got today?
$709 on NQ.
I like that. Let's go. 709. Praise her up. Zori is in here. Zori, what kind of P&L you got today? Okay. Okay. Or not. I get it. Denise, what you're in here? What kind of P&L you got today, Denise?
500 in gold, 400 NQ, and I took an option trade for an account I have 101, so 1,001.
You using what you learned to hit a trade options, Denise? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it works.
You got to do the 90s dance when you do that. You got to go back to house party. You got to do the prep. Hey, proud of you. Proud of you. Y'all praise her up. Jean-Michel, the best dad in the world, baby. What's going on? What kind of money you made today?
Hey man, 505.23 in a PA and 432.30 in another one. Going slow because I'm tired of blowing these. So day
I
8, by
like,
the way. So
I like
money
this.
coming in.
I like this, man. Y'all praise him up. That's really good. That's really good. And you're doing this, if I'm not mistaken, you probably got work going on the other computer.
I had a few family issues, so I took a month off. I took this month
Okay.
off.
Good, good,
So
good. Good, good, good.
yeah,
That's good. Regroup. Regroup. That's a
exactly.
beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Y'all praise him up. That's good money, baby. Costco, Dog Team. What kind of money you made today?
Dog, I did 1705. I came back from 700 in the red from last night. I said, let me get with Jay in the morning. And you said, but I passed. I passed the 25K last night. So then I came into the other account, beat my chest, and then that's how I got down to 700. But then I
Okay.
passed the 50K today too. So I passed 2 combines.
Okay, y'all praise him up, man. Praise him up. Good job, team. Good job. I
Congrats,
like
congrats,
that.
bro.
Hey, down but never out. Down but never out. Never out. Hey, man, this is my favorite Sigma right here, man. My favorite Sigma in the whole world. Hey, Trill Will, what's up, baby? How'd you do today?
What's good? What's good, Jay? I'm over here multitasking. I'm also at work. But I made 425 in a PA and 590 in a combine just past another 50K.
Boy, they doing it like it's water. Man, y'all praise them up. Sure will. Man, look here. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know anything about Excel, Power BI, or any of those other data points, softwares, ain't nobody better than this man. He can make Excel make your coffee. He can really do it. He can make Excel wake up in the morning and make you some coffee. Golly. I think we got Zori back on camera. Zori, I see you there. How'd it go for you today?
It went good. I made 1050 today on NQ.
Look
So
at that. 1050 on NQ. Y'all praise her up.
yeah.
Praise her up. Praise her
Ten
up. I
dollars and
like
50
that.
cents.
Nah.
Tell it like it is. How much you made?
1,050. I made 1050. So
There you go. Go
yeah.
ahead, Zori. Proud of you, yo.
I'm
Yeah.
Thank
proud of
you.
you,
Thank
Z. I'm
you.
proud of you, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I got Chanel in here. And while we got Chanel in here, y'all praise her up. She was on Testimony Tuesdays this past Tuesday. Not sure if anybody knows I'm streaming right now, but every Tuesday I go live with people from the community and they tell you exactly what's going on in their journey as they're growing, their goals and plans. And they show you that not only have they learned how to do it, but that you can do it too. Chanel was on this past Tuesday. Chanel, how you feeling?
I'm all right, thank you. Yourself?
Good, good. I'm doing all right. How'd it go for the days, man? You made some money out there?
Yeah, 750. No, sorry, 42 on gold. 1 minute actually.
What'd you say, 742?
Yeah, 742.
$742 on the MNQ?
No, on gold.
Oh, on gold.
Yeah.
742 on gold. Hey, praise her
Mhm.
up. Praise her up. That's a good day.
Thank you.
$742. Keep the bill man away. Come on now.
She said she
Come
was
on
on
now.
the she said she was on the
742 a
one
day will
minute
keep the
chart,
bill
Jay.
man away.
She said she
Yeah.
was on the 1 minute chart, Jay. That's what she said. The
Oh,
one
you
minute
on the
chart.
1 minute chart of gold?
Yeah.
Oh, but it moves so fast. There's no way you can make money on those time frames.
Nah, it is possible. Definitely possible.
Get it,
Okay. Oh,
Chanel. Proud of you.
Thank you.
very, very proud of her. Y'all praise her up. Praise her up. Definitely. My man, D Man. D Man is in the set. D Man, what you doing over there, man? You made some money today?
Yeah, I made on gold. I made 625 on gold, and I made 233 on the mini gold, and on my live account I made 440.
What? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
For sure.
How long have you been with me trading? Everybody listen to this. How long have you been trading?
Probably close to a little bit over a month and a half.
Okay. Okay. A little bit over a month and a half. Not only the confidence to trade in his own account, but the confidence to do it all positively, to
Awesome,
trade
big brother.
gold
Awesome.
and micro gold. And if you go look at a gold chart today, boy, wasn't it choppy. I am proud of you, D man. Y'all praise him up, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Good way to
I'm
Yo,
go,
proud of
big
you.
brother.
LB,
Great job.
LB, it's a book called Becoming Supernatural. It's a self-internal book. It helped me a lot. And that video that DG sent me was phenomenal.
You said
So
you say it again, big bro?
it's called Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Dispenza. It's a psychology book dealing with your psychology.
I love him.
Great
Dr.
book. Great book.
Spencer. Yeah, he's great.
I've
Yes.
never heard of it. Thank you, D man. I'm about to go download it and listen to it today while I clean up the kitchen because it's a mess.
Oh yeah, Joe Dispenza is phenomenal.
Yes, he is.
Man, isn't that something?
Yeah, he
D
good on
man,
neuroscience.
D man, you that's amazing, bro. A month in, a month. Do you think do you think the education that you purchased was worth it?
Yeah, 5 times over.
Okay. That's crazy. That's beautiful. I knew you was getting down. I just didn't know it was like that.
Well, you know my background. You know how I do.
Yeah. But for all of y'all who do not know, D-Man is a Golden Glover. Very, very fantastic. And recently, I want y'all to praise him up because this does not happen. You know somebody who is legally licensed to be in the corner of a fight. You have to take tests, pass examinations in order to have this kinds of licensure. And did I say the right licensure or licensure? One of those two. But he's done that. Y'all praise him up because he knows how to literally train fighters, can be in the corner legally, and can take somebody from obscurity to worldwide. Man, y'all praise him up. Not only that, he one of the baddest barbers in the world. So he been had hands. You know, I'm realizing that. You been had hands, dog. You been had hands, dog. You been had hands. I ain't surprised that you're doing good in the market. LB, let me tell me, man, how's it going for you today? You made some money out there?
Oh yeah. So in one of my comeback, I got to pay out of $535. Then my live account, I got $720.
Got
I'm good. I'm good today.
That's what's up.
Awesome, bro.
Got y'all
Let's
praise him up.
go.
He's doing a fantastic thing. I'm just
Let's
proud of
go.
you. If you
Let's
ask
go.
OJ,
Lovely.
I am proud of y'all. I'm proud. Hey, everybody on here that's looking at their P&L saying, I can't believe it. Now they made that money and I didn't. These people doing good and I'm not getting it. Man, he only been in here a month and he already making money. Listen to me. And if you can, stop looking at that chart. Just listen to Jay. Listen to me. When it comes down to this market, everybody's got to run their own race. No two races will be the same. We have a bully, her name is Spicy, and she loves to say this: your time is your time. And if you work, trust me, your time will come. Your time of success, your time of consistency, your time of consistent success, and your time of, without a doubt or question, I'm going to do a great job every day I look at candles. All of that is coming. What I ask you to do, and I'm begging, this is Jay. We have a goal of how many people in this community? What's our goal?
10
10
million.
10
million.
million.
10 million. 10 million. Now, everybody knows that. You know why everybody knows it? I need all of y'all to be good, real good. Because one person can't go out and help 10 million. You need a team for that. You need a team to do it. You can't do it by yourself. You want to go fast, you go by yourself. You want to go far, you got to take people with you. I need everybody just do the work. Watch the videos you got. If all you have is a trade room, go get a course. If all you have is a course and you out there trying to do it all by yourself, get your behind in the trade room. What are you doing? Nobody works alone in the real world. You think the people from Hermes don't talk to the people from Gucci? You think that the people at Walmart don't talk to the people at Target? You think the Republicans in Congress don't talk to the Democrats? I know y'all was all so shocked because when we had to bury that president, y'all saw Donald Trump and Barack Obama laughing like friends. And y'all got shocked. People work together. Go get some education, watch it, take notes. Come in this room and get the skill down. After you do that, don't run off into the distance for yourself. Help us get to the 10 million because that's where we got to go. All right, it's been a good day. Nobody in the red? Is anybody in the red? Nobody? Okay, if you're going to trade for the rest of the day, do so cautiously. Please, please do so cautiously. I told you that we would have the market maybe coming back into the range and then we'd be able to buy things up. Those 34s, I think, are going to perform very well. And like I kind of sniffed earlier, I smelled it. This could be the day where we challenge all-time highs on the NASDAQ or, excuse me, the NASDAQ or the ES. So if you get in there this afternoon, trade safely. We don't have very many announcements. We don't have very much going on, and I don't want you going in there being crazy. Don't go in there being crazy, okay? Just take your time, do what you know how to do.
I have a quick question, Jay. Is
Hey,
Cash for the Kingdom still around? Or
you know
still?
what? No one respected it. I stopped giving it. I will use it for the purpose it was designed now. And I need help. Look, Greg's face went, what? Cash for the Kingdom is in an introductory position, Brittany, but this is what I need help with. And you know this because we spoke. Everybody, look at me. I didn't take no trades of all the money I could have made today. I ain't took no trades because I was focusing on y'all. I'm asking for 5 minutes. Can you give it to me? Are we good?
Absolutely.
I don't care if you're watching this live or you're watching it in replay at this point. And Shafiq, do me a favor, cut this part. I'm gonna need this. My goal is to serve 10 million people with free education about the market. I am the best trading coach living. I know that because they try all the other ones and then my students come to me and actually learn how to trade. Am I right, y'all? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Sir.
absolutely.
For sure.
I'm
Absolutely.
one
For
of them.
sure.
So I want to give a course, Cash for the Kingdom, to as many people possible. The goal is 10 million. If you have a company, I want to give it to your employees. If you have a sports team, I want to give it to your athletes. If you have a group, an organization, be it fraternal, spiritual, religious, service, I want to give it to all your members free of charge. I don't want to charge for it. I just want them to have it. Because everybody, in my opinion, is already a trader. You traded one husband for the next. You traded one wife for the next. You traded one restaurant for the next. You traded one school for the next. You got rid of that car and traded it in for another car. Milwaukee Bucks have decided that for their first trade, they're going to trade one player to another. The world has been trading forever. Go to any lunchroom in the world, and there are third graders right now trading their bologna sandwiches with other people for peanut butter and jelly. Everybody can trade. I just want to show them how to use the skill they already have in the markets so that they can learn how to support themselves and their families. If you I'm talking about the Cowboys, the Rockets. I'm talking about the Liberty, the Jazz. I'm talking about the Eagles and the Patriots. I'm talking about the Qs and the Deltas. I'm talking about the Christians and the Jews and the Muslims. I'm talking about the AFL-CIO. I'm talking about the people who work at Marriott or if you work at Hilton. I'm talking about the school board of Topeka, Kansas or Miami-Dade. I'm talking about rail workers of America. I'm talking about communication workers of America. All of you all, if you can, put me in contact with somebody so I can get this education to 10 million folks. Please do that for me. Will you all do that for me? Say yes if you'll do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes.
No
Got you,
question.
bro.
Yes. Okay. 10 million's the goal. Don't stand against me. Stand with me. Let's make it happen. Because if we can sit around and make $200, $500, $700 a day, what then could we be better for? Could we be better employees at our jobs? Could we be better bosses? Could we be better husbands or wives? Could we be better children to our parents? Could we support ourselves better? Maybe there might be a little something extra under the Christmas tree this year. Maybe this time we don't have to forego the family vacation, but we can actually afford to take the family somewhere. Man, we can keep our jobs in the day and we can use that skill and trade with the markets at night. Man, oh man, what would happen if 10 million people even just knew the basics? Come on, stand with me. I need you. Call your bosses, call your congressmen, call the head of the women's organization, call the head of the church, call your pastors, call the heads of the denomination, call the head of the seaboard, call the head of the alphas, call the head of the Qs. Call up, call the people and say, hey, I got a guy that wants to give everybody something for free. And the stuff that he's given has changed my life. Maybe it will help our organization. And he don't want to charge you nothing. He doesn't want to charge. He's not going to charge you. They might say there's no way this works. You're going to tell them, hey, shut up your mouth. Here's a video you can watch of him. This is him helping people. This is what people have to say about him. Come on, do that. They will think that it's a joke, but it's so real. Is the money real? Somebody asked me, is the money real?
Yes,
Sir.
it is. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's real once it hits your account.
They took it at the store.
Come on now. Come on now, let's get it together. Now I'm late. I was supposed to be out of here 20 minutes ago. I'm going to ask this question. I asked it at 9 o'clock. I asked it again at 9:26. I asked it one more time at 9:39. This is my last time asking. Is anybody in the red today? Going once, going twice. All right. I love you all so much. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it because oh, Denise, do you have something that you want? Are you okay? I see you. Are you okay?
I'm completely on a different computer. I'm not sure why the hand went up.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. I was just going to tell you guys I love you so much. There's nothing you can do about it. Even if you punch me in the face and bloodied up my lip, I just love you with a swole eye and a bloody lip because you can't stop me from loving you. Well, Jay, you don't even know me. How can you love me? I don't have to know you to love you. Not only do I love you, but I want your dreams to come true. The thing that you're afraid to tell your family because if you told them, they'd think you were crazy. I want that to come true for you. I want you to write that book and I want you to start that company. I want you to start that business. I want you to write that software. I want you to have just enough energy and time left in your day so that you have everything that it takes to be the mom or the dad you want to be. I want you to be able to make the soccer game or the dance recital or the cheerleading tournament or these days, the volleyball tournament and the tournaments. Jesus, our little gymnasts and volleyball players, they're everywhere. Man, I want you to have the success that you dream about. I believe that you can do it. Maybe you feel like you're wearing golden handcuffs because you make just enough money to be impressive to family and friends, but not enough to get ahead. Seems like the credit card bills grow just as fast as the account does. Man, maybe you feel like you're in a gilded cage and everybody thinks it's so impressive that you are a doctor or a lawyer. and you're thinking to yourself, man, I can't even get I haven't had a full night's sleep. I've been walking the halls of this hospital. I haven't even slept in 3 weeks. And people are thinking, man, she's an RN. He's an RN. They're an anesthesiologist. This one's a doctor. And everybody looks up to you, and you appreciate the fact that you make a good wage, but man, maybe it feels like a diamond-studded cage now. Maybe you were away for a while. Man, maybe you were away. Maybe it was 2 years or 5. Maybe you had to do 10 or 15. Hey, maybe you're just getting back right now and you just did 20 years. When you went in, the world was one way, and when you came out, it's a totally different thing. And man, you try and get hired, you try and get a job, but nobody will give you a chance. The world says that it respects the fact that you're rehabilitated, but when you try and approach and assimilate into the system, you need ID to get ID. You need an address to do this. You need somebody who will help you sign for that. And it's almost like you can't put it back together. And you might be thinking, man, I know how to get to the money. I'm going to tell you, man, I got this thing called trading. You don't have to risk your freedom for it. And you can do this. I ain't saying it's going to be easy. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. Man, it's not going to be easy to get your life to a place where you can get a good night's sleep. It's not going to be easy to free yourself from the chains that hold you back. It's not going to be easy, but it is doable. You can do it. A little bit of discipline, a little bit of hard work, a little bit of determination, a little bit of failure, a little bit of picking yourself up, a little bit of dusting yourself off, a little bit of work. Maybe ask a few questions. Maybe find a mentor. Maybe learn a little bit of something. Maybe get around people that are doing what you want to do so that you figure out how they did it so you can do it too. I'm just going to tell you, man, it's possible. You can live the life you are supposed to be living. That house that you're supposed to be living in, that car that you're supposed to be driving, the employees that you're supposed to employ, the purpose that you feel in your heart, man, I'm telling you, it's so real. It's so doable. I wish I could put it in a can and give it to you. This feeling of knowing that your life matters because you're walking in purpose daily. Man, I'm not supposed to be playing a keyboard right now. I'm not supposed to be in the studio with John Legend. I'm not supposed to be there. You know what I'm supposed to be doing? Showing people these candles. The folks, they prophesied over me and they said, you're going to be a pastor. And I said, that ain't right. I don't feel that in my spirit. That ain't what my Shandio says. And people will try and do things, but that ain't what it is. I get it now. I get it now. My mama made me write speeches and say them to her in the evening when she got off of work. I get why she made me do that now. I get it. My father taught me to get up when you get knocked down. One time I was playing football and I had kick return and I just knew my pursuit angle was right, and off of my right ear pad, somebody hit me, and to this day I don't know who did it. What I know is that my feet went to the moon, my head went to the ground, and when I came back to myself, the world was spinning and everybody said, "Are you okay?"
Hopefully in about 10 more minutes.
Oh man, you talking about I got hit hard. And it's okay to have to pick yourself up. I learned these little skills along the way so I can be right here, right now for y'all. And it feels so good. It feels so good to be doing what you know you should be doing. It feels so good. Maybe you're not doing what you know you should be doing. It's okay. Get to these candles. Study them. Learn them. Watch these patterns. Watch this structure. Ask questions. Ask why they buy. Ask why we sell. Get into this room. And I promise you, it might not be tomorrow. It might not be a month from now. Hey, some of us, we hard-headed. If you're like me, man, it might not even be 6 or 7 months from now. But man, if you can just put it together just once, imagine what your life will be like. This is the opportunity that's in front of you, and you really should take it. Okay? I love you guys so much. Clock on the wall says that's about all. I have enjoyed you all and had a ball. But boom, boom, skeet, skeet. That's it. Your boy Jay's got the split. We all we got, but that's cool.
Yeah,
All we need.
All we need. All we need.
Thanks,
All
Jay.
we need.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
Jay.
yeah. 10 million, baby.
Appreciate you.
Love. Hey, Derek Jefferson, I see you, baby. I'm proud of you. 2,000 on gold in the NASDAQ. I ain't mad at you at all. Go make that money. Hey, BK, if you was red on your options, just hang out. You learn how to trade. It's all good. You'll figure it out. All right, I love you guys. Talk to you later.
Peace,
What's
peace.
that number, DG? What's that number?